Bonjour la classe et bienvenue à la leçon pour aujourd'hui. Aujourd'hui, la leçon est intitulée Un anniversaire bizarre. So today's lesson is, it says here Semaine 1, but depending if you are G2, it's probably going to be Semaine 2 by the time you watch this, which is fine. So for today's lesson, you need this video, and you also need your vocab notes for the unit, which you've just started to take in week 1, Semaine 1. This lesson is kind of like a continuation or kind of a follow-on using the things that you did in the lesson, which was about mon anniversaire. So you did a listen and draw, write and read and draw on mon anniversaire. And so I want you to use that list of vocabulary that you took, the notes that you took from that lesson for today. Okay, you absolutely need that. Because you're going to do a timed write. And for this one, I want you to be able to use those notes to help you. I'm going to give you a few other structures, but if you only have the structures that I give you, you're probably going to get stuck and you can't use anything else. No dictionary, no translate, no nothing. So I want you to try and see what you can write and what you can create today using just these notes. So you can pause the video, go locate those, whether they're on paper or whether you put them in a Google Doc. And then get yourself ready because you are going to do some writing today. So you can, again, do it on paper or on Google Doc, whatever you find easiest to submit. And that's going to depend on how you submit. So we'll look at that in a second. Okay, class. So once you've done that, I want us to have a little look at, okay. I forgot whether it was even on there. Comment dit-on? So these are some of the words which came up in that last vocabulary that probably are on your vocab list from the last reading that you did on mon anniversaire. So how do you say comment dit-on? Okay, je vais faire les annotations. Comment dit-on candle, theme, gifts, cake, wish, balloons en français? Can you remember? Okay, and just a little bit of help. Oh, voilà. Alors, il y a les mots en français, but they're not matched up. What are they? No, they're not matched up. So I want you to have a little look and see if you can match them up. So pause the video, match them as best as you can. You can use your notes for this or you can try without. Okay, class, on you go. So if you do not have these in your notes, then these are going to be really useful. Or if you don't have any notes at all because you didn't do what you should have done the last time, then this is your opportunity to at least have 6 new vocab words that are useful for today's lesson. So, class, comment dit-on candle en français? Oui, c'est bougie, bougie. Très bien. Comment dit-on theme en français? Oui, c'est le thème. Je pense que thème, c'est masculin. Bougie, c'est féminin. Gifts. Comment dit-on gifts? Oui, c'est cadeau. C'est masculin, but this is plural. Voilà. Cake, comment dit-on cake, classe? Oh, c'est facile. Tu sais tous que c'est gâteau, qui est masculin, le gâteau. Wish, classe, est-ce que wish, c'est sweat ou ballon? C'est sweat. Sweat, oui, on prononce sweat. Alors, sweat, c'est un verbe. Je souhaite. Je te souhaite, je souhaite, tu souhaites, il ou elle souhaite. Et alors, le dernier, c'est ballon. Et je pense que ballon, c'est masculin, mais aussi c'est pluriel, les ballons. Voilà. Okay, so pause if you need to. You can add any of these onto your list if you didn't already have them. And then on continue. Okay, class, so aujourd'hui, whether you are in person or at home, we're all going to be doing this, but if you're at home, we're going to do it slightly, and you're watching this video, you're doing it differently to how we do it in class. So, for this, vous allez créer une histoire d'un anniversaire bizarre. So, last week, or earlier on this week, I gave you mon anniversaire, qui était un anniversaire normal. Oui, classe, c'était un anniversaire, ce n'était pas bizarre, c'était normal. But today, I want you to think a little bit outside the box and let your creativity roam and be as creative as you can. Okay? So, vous avez 15 minutes pour écrire en français une histoire. Class, what is une histoire? A history or a story? A story of a bizarre birthday. So an interesting, different, crazy, bizarre, wacky, wonderful, different birthday. Utilisez la liste de nouveaux vocabulaire. So use that list. That's the only thing you can use. I don't want to see anything else, random, crazy things that we've never done before. But use everything else that you know from French 1 and earlier on in French 2 as well. So you can talk about, you know, think about a day as a birthday or a weekend of a birthday. Think about names of people, size, colors, emotions, weather, everything that you know, include that in your 15 minutes. Then also use the vocabulary and the words that you know. So what kind of gift is it? What color is the cake? What flavor is the cake? Is there even a cake? Is it made out of carrots? Oh, no, that's a carrot cake. That's too normal. Is it made out of peas? Like whatever you know. I don't know. Just make it up. You guys are way more creative than me. Okay. And the last thing I'm going to do is vous allez créer une histoire dans cet ordre. So I'm going to show you an order. And this is what we're doing in class. We're doing it a little bit differently. I'm going to give you some sentence starters. So your first, la première phrase, and you're right, it's going to start with il y a. So, parle de la personne. Il y a une personne. C'est un garçon, c'est une fille. Peut-être c'est un animal. Voilà. Normalement, qu'est-ce qu'il fait pour l'anniversaire? Qu'est-ce qui est normal? Quelquefois, qu'est-ce qui se passe quelquefois? Alors, c'est un anniversaire bizarre. Souvent, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Souvent, bla bla bla. 5. Mais il y a un problème. Qu'est-ce que c'est le problème? Inventer un problème, créer un problème. Et numéro 6, c'est la dernière. Finalement, point, point, point. Finalement, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Fini l'histoire. So you do not have to just have 6 sentences. Okay, you're writing for 15 minutes. So, il y a la personne, you could write like a few sentences about the person. Normalement, you could write a few sentences. Le problème, there could be a few sentences. I'm not going to limit you. You're writing as much as you can in the 15 minutes. I would say by the time you get to, you know, your last couple minutes, you at least need to be finishing numéro 6. So you need to finish and have this story, l'histoire, complétée by the end of the 15 minutes. Okay? So have fun doing this. These are the only things you can use, these sentence starters. And you know, you can use the sentence starters more than once, so you can use il y a a couple of times or whatever. And the list of notes, and that's it. And then you're going to submit. So if you are in person, I'm going to see you tomorrow, then just you can bring it with you. But if you are virtual and I never see you, then you can do you can do this digitally and you can submit it that way online on PowerSchool, or you can do it on paper still and take a picture and upload it. Okay, but I need to see your submission today for a grade. Okay, merci beaucoup. Au revoir.